Hi, I'm Rema and welcome to my art space. So I'm visiting a cafe here in my own province and I found this one in Bocaue where it has lots of books and it's very quiet. It's good for painters. And I'm also here actually to celebrate a little milestone today in my life. So I hope you stick with me and hear my story. Along this dusty road, Anne's artisanal bread and pastries may not be noticeable at first glance, but no one would think that it would be a haven for introverts until you get in. Aside from trying out this place, I wanted to relax because I just passed my driving assessment. I just finished my 30 hours of hell on the road. Hell on the road. No, really, driving for the first time is scary. Especially that I'm almost 40. I'm not as much as brave as people in their 20s. Or maybe I'm just simply an introvert. I hope this place can help me think of my next step. Food here is very affordable. Like this pesto pasta and this Java chip iced drink. Both are priced at 165 pesos or almost $3. Honestly, I was not too impressed with the pesto, although I think it was good enough. But besides the food, I actually visited Anne's because I wanted to see their books. To keep myself from being bored while eating, I picked one that I can read. Nice to see lots of books here in this cafe, but most of them are for young adults, such as Hunger Games, which in fairness I really haven't read and I've only seen the movies. But actually I would like to see more of the classics in their selection. The only classics that I've seen are Dante's Inferno and Catcher in the Rye, which I was trying to read. But I hope they would add up more books such as Pride and Prejudice or books such as those of James Joyce and Oscar Wilde, writers like that. But I'm sure if you're a book lover, you would enjoy your time here. Catcher in the Rye was a recommended classic for young people, but I don't know why I haven't read it in my teens. I only got through 3 chapters and I thought it was monotonous and a bit depressing. I had to stop. This is when I reverted back to my original plan to make a gouache painting. I didn't want to paint something too fancy, but I just wanted to ease my mind. While painting, let me tell you how my day went. I was glad to have passed my driving assessment, but that doesn't mean I need to rush in to apply for a license. I need to carefully think and plan and even pray for my next step before attempting to get one. And to ease the anxiety the future brings, I badly need this Oreo cheesecake.
I was willing to pay 160 pesos just for this overload of goodness. The cheesecake is the best pair for this Java chip. I remember the second half of my required driving lessons being better than the first because aside from resting, I prayed for that season. My first half was quite depressing because I was not improving and was receiving so much negative comments. I realized I made the mistake of rushing into that season without praying about it. I just went like, okay, I'll do it, Lord, without really partnering with God in the next step. I just caved in to the pressure brought in by some family members. Friends, before you jump in, take a step back and ask God for the next step. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. The picture of these books and flowers remind me to always take time to slow down and contemplate. Isn't it awesome when God lovingly guides us to the next step? We just need to pause, listen, and think.
I find that Anne's is a really, really nice place. It's quiet. I think this place is good for book lovers, artists, or people who just like to escape the busyness of life. But you know what? I really invite you to come to this place and try their breads, try their cake. I really love the cheesecake. And it would be nice to pick a book at least and read through while you're eating. So I really enjoyed this place and I hope to come here again to paint. So if you like this video, please click the thumbs up, and also if you're here for the first time, click the subscribe button and then the bell button to be notified of future videos. So thank you very much for joining me. Again, I am Rama, and see you again in my next video. It's nice to see that they have that. Nahihiya tuloy